Hello, geometry. It's great to see all of you. Okay, so problems 1 through 10 on that worksheet were real easy. You add and divide by 2. In fact, we didn't even write a formula for it, but when you have chord like this, and let's say that this was arc. Hello, there we go. And let's say that this was arc A. I'm not even going to make the sound effects today. And this was arc B. And this was X. It doesn't matter which side it's on. We would say that X equals arc A plus arc B divided by 2. Okay? So this is video A, part 2. Part 2. That's French for 2. Duh. It really is, I promise. Okay. So I said, hey, you guys could try the back of the worksheet, but you're not going to know what to do when you get to a certain problem. Okay? And so I want to go through the odds. So you guys are just going to follow along with the odds, and then you're going to do the evens on your own. Okay? Here we go. So, man, I keep losing that. There we go. All right, so I want to go through the odds. You guys should write down everything that I write down if you want to get credit. Remember, we are now doing pass, no pass, or pass audit, which is basically no credit, okay? And so here we go. I don't think I need to do the drawings, do I? I don't think I do, because you guys are all following along anyway. All right, so number 11, you're finding the angle, and the two arcs are 107 and 95. And you're thinking, hey, Mr. Blanchard, we totally did that yesterday on the video. And I'm like, I know, but it's going to change in just a second. So I got to put my calculator somewhere else. Hang on, a little cluttered here on my desk. 107 plus 95, you got to hit equals, so that's 202. And then you're going to divide by 2 and get 101. All right. Number 13 is new. Okay. So here we go. Number 13's drawing. And yes, I know I said on the last problem, I was like, I don't need to do a drawing. But on number 13, I feel as though I should, just to give this problem a little props. Okay, here we go. This is now 100 degrees. The answer is 100 degrees. 150 is one of the arcs, and the other arc is I don't know. Okay, so the answer is 100. So you know how this answer was 101? Our answer is 100. So it's going to be like this. 150 plus x divided by 2 equals 100. Okay, the two arcs added up divided by 2 gives me the answer. The two arcs. And so if I backtrack, couldn't I have written it this problem instead of x first, meaning the answer? Couldn't I put x last right there? It's the same thing, right? Okay, so I'm doing it the same way as this one. The two arcs added up divided by 2 gives me the answer. The angle is 100. That's the answer. So now I'm going to cross multiply by 2. Oh, I did the sound. Dang it. So that's 150 plus x equals 200. And then I'm going to subtract and get x equals 50. Okay? Now, the beauty of this video is you can pause it whenever you want. I'm moving on. Number 15. Okay. The two arcs are 65 and x. And you're like, no, it isn't. It's a question mark. Well, it's an x. divided by 2. And the answer is 89. Okay? So, just like the problem before, I'm going to cross multiply by 2. 89 times 2 is 178. So it's 65 plus x equals 178. And then I'm going to subtract 65 and get 113. Boom. Number 17. The two arcs are 66 and x. So 66 and x divided by 2 gives me my answer. And on number 17, the answer is 73, the angle. Okay? So I'm going to cross multiply by 2. There was the sound. 73 times 2 is 146. So it's 66 plus x equals 146. And then I'm just going to subtract 66 and get 80 OT. Okay, so you cannot. So when you're doing these problems, you can't, you're going to have to do a little work on these, okay? The other ones I know you could have just done straight in your calculator. These you got to do a little extra thinking, okay? If you start seeing the pattern, then it's great. I'm showing work for each one of these. 3 more to go. Number 19. Okay, the two arcs are 50 and x. So let's divide by 2. And then the answer for number 19 is 89. Didn't we do a 89 already? We did, up on number 15. Okay, so if you remember, 89 times 2 is 178. Oh, hello. Sorry. My bad. Cross multiply. So that's 50 plus x equals 178. And then you're just going to subtract 50 and get 128. Done. Number 21. How do you like the color change sound? Number 20. Yeah, wow, that's good. Okay, the two arcs are 85 and x. 85 and x, you divide by 2. And on number 21, the answer is 115. Okay, so I'm going to use green. I'm going to double that. So that's going to be 85 plus x equals 230. And then I'm going to take 230 minus 85 and get 145. Okay? So do you see how these are different than the ones before? The answers were given before. You were trying to figure out the answer, but now on these, the answer is given. My bad. And on number 23, okay, so the two arcs are 50 and x, and the answer is 130. So I'm going to cross multiply by 2, and we're going to get 50 plus x equals 260, and then we're going to subtract and get 210. Voila. Okay, so now do 12 through 24 evens. And then at some point, I'm sure Mr. Barrow is going to send out an answer sheet for that. Make sure you get it turned in on time. That'll be great. And then we'll move on to new stuff tomorrow. And with that, I say to you, in under 10 minutes, way to go. Good day.